What does it look like to work with a life coach? Well, for one, I'm going to have to tell you that the experiences probably vary from person to person, which is why it's pretty important to make sure that you can click with the person that you're going to be working with. Because, like, if you find them super annoying, why the hell would you ever want to work with them? Now, there's different ways that you would find somebody annoying, because sometimes I get really annoyed with my coaches and mentors because they put things in front of me that I don't want to look at. But the thing is that's not the same thing as, like, the person just rubs me wrong, you know? Like, maybe they don't seem like they're really honest with their word, or I don't know, maybe they just our personalities are too different or something. That's not the same thing. And one of the things you get with me as a life coach is that I was journaling this morning, but I like to mirror things and be a magnifier and also a clarifier. Um, a lot of the job of life coaching is really listening with an empathetic and compassionate ear, and also using a lot of my intuition and ability to just really feel the situation. And I am able to be a creator of seemingly mismatched pieces, being able to draw connections between things and create correlations that help us to see the picture better and have a more bigger perspective, better perspective of the bigger picture. That's what I was trying to say. And every time I learn, I grow, and then I share that. And it's just a never-ending cycle. Every interaction with coaching, the client's not the only one getting something out of it. I am too. I learn more about myself during a coaching session. I see correlations between them, and as my client becomes more in touch with themselves and more confident and more in flow with life, good Lord, it ends up being more of just a conversation that's back and forth, and we actually can end up coaching each other in a lot of ways. And that is a beautiful moment in a coaching experience, is when we get to that point where we're able to exchange ideas equally and help each other see blind spots that we may be having, which is crazy because, like, technically we're not really talking about me ever in a coaching session, because it's not about me, it's about the client. But I don't know, sometimes the client has epiphanies when we're on the phone together, and they're starting to share shit out, and I'm like, holy crap, I never thought of it that way. That is amazing, you know? So that's what I'm meaning by that. Like, there's takeaways for both of us, and the thing is like, I get a lot of takeaways just from the growth of my clients, which in turn makes me an even better coach for my clients and for everybody around me, and just a better mom and a better friend, a better coworker. And here's the thing, I am a life coach, and one of the things that helps me be such a good life coach is that I've been through shit. My mind has been a complete mess, and I've worked through that shit, and I've come out stronger and ready to take on the next mindset challenge, where I'm more grateful and I'm able to say thank you for that lesson. What's next? Because each thing is building me up to be able to even handle more. It's making me stronger, which then all of a sudden, holy crap, cannot believe I haven't fully seen this picture before, but it's like a couch to 5K for your body, but for the mind. Because my mind used to be like this major couch potato that was filling its face with cookies and chips and potatoes and ice cream, and all while feeding on Jerry Springer drama, and had a very victimized mind where everything was happening to me and was my fault. I didn't really have any control over how anything was happening, and I felt I didn't really like myself very much. And then I started to work on that a little bit. And honestly, this happened, everything like has a hand in hand. Like, we all get into this in one way or another. For me, it was I actually started actually working out. But there's such a correlation between the two. So I started working on my mindset without really realizing I was. I would start taking it for just some light walks a few times a week. And then I started to pick up the pace, and I would be hitting up the gym freestyle, doing whatever I could figure out what I could do. Just listening to podcasts and getting Kindle books because it was cheaper that way, just learning new mindsets and stuff. But this was all laying down such an amazing foundation for me to realize that there was a way bigger world out there than the one that was on my couch, and I'm talking figurative couch. This was where my mindset was starting to get stronger and more confident in its ability to handle shit. Like, as you start lifting weights, you start off lower, and as you get stronger, you're able to lift heavier and heavier. And many a times I haven't realized, crap, I can actually lift heavier than I have been. And that's life's challenges. You start to take on the heavier and heavier challenges because you're getting stronger and stronger and more confident in your capabilities of being able to do that. And it's okay to flex that shit. And then finally, I hired trainers. And by trainers, I mean life coaches and spiritual mentors. And I am so fucking grateful for that, because they helped me accelerate my results, because I was able to see where the focus was really necessary for me to get the best results. Time under coaching. When you're weightlifting, there's time under tension that helps to create results, but time under coaching is the same thing for your brain. And it helps to accelerate your results in your mindsets, stamina, and resiliency. And right now, we always are getting hit with some form of a challenge. Right now, I've got some challenges going on in my life that I'm like, they have been an ongoing story for me. But now I am seeing them in such a different light. And also I'm realizing that that is not the whole story. And if I'm only focusing on that one little thing, I'm not going to see the whole thing. If you just stand with your nose right up next to an elephant's asshole, that's all you're going to fucking see is asshole. But if you back the hell up, you will see the whole elephant, okay? And that is a way more fun experience, is it not? So, pardon my graphic descriptions. And that's how it had been my whole life. So I am really learning to love and appreciate this growth process. There's a thing called delayed onset muscle syndrome that is part of the growing pains of working out. And that means that your muscles have worked hard and they're rebuilding and coming back stronger. And all of these challenges that I'm going through and the struggles that I have, those are delayed onset mindset struggles, okay? At different DOMs. And so what I offer people, literally 12 weeks, is 12 phone calls. Doesn't sound like a lot. I didn't think it was a lot until I did it until I actually did it and coached for 12 weeks and saw the immense mindset shift that can occur in 12 weeks. So we can do a couch to 5K in 12 weeks for the brain. And if you're like, no, that's too much of a sprint, I would rather do a marathon. I also have 12 months available as well for those that really want to go in and hit it up. I do payment plans. So if you end up only deciding you want to do 9 months, we can work that out. I'm super flexible because this is about your journey and I'm here to support that. So hit me up. You will not be, sad that you did. You are going to see so much progress in yourself and you're going to be like, why didn't I do this sooner? How do I know that? Because that's how I feel and everybody else that I've ever talked to has felt about the situation. So, peace out.